Welcome to the channel. This is Mahesh Gadwandikar. So today I am going to solve the problems on the shear force and bending moment. So this question I have chosen based on the request from one of my subscriber. So here we are explaining about the shear forces and bending moment diagram. Okay, so there is an cantilever beam and different point loads are applied at a certain distance from the fixed end. So as you know, in the cantilever beam there will be one end it will be free and another end it is an free. Now the different point loads are applied at a certain distance from the fixed end. Okay, where load 1 kilonewton is applied at a distance of 2 meter, where load 2 is applied at a distance of 3 meter, total 2 plus 1 3 meter, and whereas another load 2 kilonewton is applied at a distance of 4 meter, means the total length of the span or length of the beam is 4 meter. So you need to calculate the shear force diagram. So first you need to calculate the shear force at each point. So let us consider the points, like I will represent A, B, C, D. Okay, so now what will be the shear force D? So at this point, okay, so shear force it will be considered as positive if left is positive and right is downward. Okay, so left is upward and right is downward. So here there will be one reaction forces at the fixed end. So that is the force that is in the upward direction. So all the left forces are downward direction. It means whatever the shear force you are calculating, all the values it will be considered as positive, because left the cantilever beam where we have the fixed at A, so that will be considered as a one force. Reaction force will be considered as a one type of force, so that is upward direction, and right side forces are downward direction. So all the values in the shear force will be positive. So now shear force at D. So at this point, if you made the section, okay, so left reaction forces and right side there is an 2 kilonewton, so that is plus 2 kilonewton, the shear force at D. Similarly, we will calculate the shear force at C. Okay, so at this point, so shear force at C, in that this point also be considered. Okay, whatever the right side loads are applied, total number of right side forces, again the reaction forces. So right side forces are already 2 kilonewton at the D plus another 2 kilonewton at C. So 2 plus 2 you will get plus 4 kilonewton. Similarly, the shear force at B. So at this point, so as I said you, the right side all the forces will be considered, again left side forces. So left side we have the reaction forces. So now the shear force at B, so one it is 2 kilonewton, another 2, so 2 plus 2 another 1 kilonewton, so 2 plus 2 plus 1, so we will get plus 5 kilonewton. So these are the shear force at D, C, B. Now the remaining is shear force at A. Shear force at A, again the all the force we will take, so plus 2 again plus 1, so again 5 kilonewton. So 2 4 5 kilonewton, means from here to here it is an uniform we have to draw. Okay, so we will draw the shear force after completing of the bending moment. Let us understand about the bending moment. Now the bending moment load into the distance. So bending moment at D. So now we will calculate the bending moment at D, at the point D. So bending moment, the force into distance. So force is 2 kilonewton, whereas the distance at D, that will be 0. So 2 into 0 you will get 0 kilonewton per meter, the unit of the bending moment. Now similarly we will calculate bending moment at C. So at this point, so at the bending moment at C, again as you are seeing the bending moment, this will be considered as negative, and if the direction upward, then it will be taken as positive. Now when the loads are applied on the beam, so it will get the curvature shape, so it will be taken as minus 0 kilonewton. Okay, now the bending moment at 2, okay, the bending moment at C, 2 kilonewton into 1, so it is minus 2 into 1, and load again 2 kilonewton into 0, so that will be becomes minus 2 into 0, so you will get minus 2 kilonewton per meter. Now the bending moment at B, at this point, so one load, it is 2 kilonewton at a distance of 2 meter, so minus 2 into 2, again 2 into 1 to this point, so minus 2 into 1, so it is minus 4 minus 2, you will get minus 6 kilonewton per meter. Now bending moment at A, so at this point all the loads will be considered, so 2 into 4, minus 2 into 4, another 2 into 3, so this distance is 3, so minus 2 into 3, now 1 into 2, minus 1 into 2, so minus 8 minus 6 minus 2, you will get 14, 16, so minus 16 kilonewton per meter. So these are the bending moment values at a different section. So now we have to draw the bending moment diagram and shear force diagram. Okay, so first to draw the SFD, draw one horizontal line below the beam structure, free body diagram of the given diagram, given body. So now here shear force at the D, that is 2 kilonewton, so plus 2, let us take some distance, plus 2, again it will be uniform up to the point C, from D to C, so how much value, that is 2 kilonewton. Again at C it is 4, so 2 plus 2, you will get 4, so this point it will be C now. Now again it will be uniform up to B. Now bending moment at B, that is 5, so plus one more, it will be 5 kilonewton here. Again B to A, it is same, uniform, so 5 kilonewton, so bending moment shear force, it will be 5 kilonewton at A also. So this you can make the hatching. So this is about the shear force diagram. Now similarly you can draw the bending moment also, bending moment diagram. Okay, bending moment at D, it is 0, bending moment at C, it is minus 2, so take a curve here, like one small curve, not a straight line, again minus 6, here minus 2, next minus 16, so this is an bending moment diagram. Okay, so thank you for watching.